All right, let's dive into something that might just change how you think about, well, how you think. We're going to explore this really cool idea that for a lot of us, our brain is this incredible engine that's built for depth, not just for speed. So, have you ever been in this situation? Maybe you're in a meeting or just a fast-paced chat and you feel like you need just one more second to really think it through, but it seems like everyone else is already blurting out answers. It's so easy to feel like you're falling behind. But what if that's not what's happening at all? Okay, so first things first, we got to talk about the world we're all living in. Our culture is totally obsessed with speed. You know, the quick comeback, the fast decision, that instant reply. Those are the things that get all the applause. And it creates this massive pressure to just keep up. I mean, just think about it. In a meeting at work, the first person to talk often comes off as the leader. And online, the fastest, snappiest comment gets all the attention. We're basically trained from day one to think that fast equals smart. So if you're not the fastest, it's pretty easy to start thinking you're not the smartest. But here's the big question, the one we're really going to tackle today. What if that need for a moment to think, isn't a weakness? What if it's not a bug in your system, but an actual feature? So let's really get into that. We're going to pull back the curtain and look at the actual architecture of your mind, just to see what's really going on in that moment of hesitation. Because that little moment, it's not empty space. It's actually a super busy workshop in your mind. Okay, this slide breaks it down perfectly. Psychologists talk about two main ways our brains work, System 1 and System 2. Your fast brain, that's System 1. It's automatic, it's intuitive, it's what makes you react instantly, like ducking when something's thrown at you. But your deep brain, System 2, that's analytical, it's deliberate, and it reflects first. Now, if you're a deep thinker, this System 2, that's your home base. That's your brain's superpower mode. And that leads us to this really cool idea called cognitive inhibition. I know, it sounds super technical, but trust me, the idea behind it is simple and, honestly, it's a game changer. It's the ability to stop yourself from just acting on impulse. It's creating a space between something happening and you choosing how to respond. This isn't slowness. It's a super rare and powerful kind of mental control. This is, literally, the power of the pause. Okay, so how can you tell if this is you? Let's go through some of the telltale signs that your brain is just wired for this kind of deep dive. All right, number one, you pause to analyze. You don't just react to information, you take that extra second to really process it. Number two, you see the bigger picture. Because you take that time, you're connecting the dots, seeing the ripples that a quick decision might cause, while others are just looking at the splash. And third, you value quality over quantity. You might not talk as much, but when you do, your contributions are thoughtful, they're insightful, and they often change the whole conversation. So, we really need to change the way we talk about this. These traits aren't signs you're slow, no way. They're signs of a mind that's built for depth, for real, meaningful understanding. Look, this way of thinking isn't just something you should, be okay with. It's your cognitive superpower. And it's time to stop apologizing for it and start using it as your greatest asset, especially in a world that's all about quick takes and gut reactions. This quote just nails it perfectly. The quality of your decisions is found in the space between stimulus and response. That tiny little space, that moment you take before you act, that's not a delay. That's where all the magic happens. It's where you go from a knee-jerk reaction to a truly intelligent response. That's where wisdom is made. And check out the payoff. You get a much deeper understanding of, everything. You come up with more creative solutions because you're not just grabbing the first idea that pops up. You make way fewer of those, oops, shouldn't have done that, impulsive mistakes. And you can see what's coming down the road with much greater foresight. These are some serious advantages. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Yeah, our world loves to celebrate the sprinter, right? The person who's fastest out of the gate. But the real breakthroughs, the ideas that actually change things, they almost always come from the explorer, the one who takes their time to see what everyone else just rushed right past. So, speed might win the race, but depth discovers whole new worlds. The question is, what new world are you going to discover?